Hello and welcome to a vlog. I don't do these very often, but this is a state of the channel vlog because recently my channel's been up and down all over the place. So I just thought I'd update you all on what's going on. So if you have any questions, leave them in the comments below. I could make this a regular thing if you do. If not, leave a comment below and be like, I don't have any questions. So yeah. Just a quick update of all the video series. I'll start with probably the most popular one, Portal 2. That's on permanent hiatus, I believe, is the terminology they would use. Toast's mic broke, like catastrophically broke. We were going to record some ages ago now, and he started talking, and dear God, it was worse than last time. You may remember the last lot of videos were awful as they were. This lot would have been million times worse. A million times worse. So yeah, Portal 2 on a whole, it will come back. Toast is currently looking into a mic, but you have to save up for one and blah 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 blah. Yeah, so Portal 2, I really enjoyed that series as well. It's great fun. Just being absolutely dumbfounded by Portal once again. So yeah, Portal 2 will come back, but not yet. As for Red Dead Redemption, a series in which in the first episode I said, I'm going to complete this. Yeah, well, I went to go record some more because I recorded in January with my capture card that I got given for Christmas. And that was it. That all of the content you got, it was over the space of 2 days. I recorded that. I recorded about 6 hours of content over the space of 2 days. And I ran out recently, and I didn't think to go and record some more because I was busy in life and getting ready for uni and general stuff. And the other day I went to go and record some more, and the Xbox made a horrible noise. A horrible clunking, dinking noise, like something metal was spinning around in the fan, so I pulled it apart. Blah, 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 blah. And then cleaned it out, couldn't find anything. There's a band that goes around the base of the CD tray that stops it vibrating in place. Broke that, lost it, put it back together. It still would have been fine to work, but then the CD tray didn't work. It opened and closed, and Red Dead Redemption came out and went back in. It didn't read it. Then I checked Red Dead Redemption. It looks like my Xbox actually eating away at the middle of the disc, which is a shame because I've had that game since it launched. That one disc since it launched. It should still be playable. It's literally just a few cracks on the inner circle where the sort of holder goes on those old Walkmans that used to get. But yeah, it didn't read discs. It just doesn't read any discs at all. I put in about 6 different games, ones that I knew worked, and it just wasn't reading any. So I will eventually buy a new Xbox 360 just because I really enjoy Red Dead Redemption and it looks god awful on PS3. Which was not an opinion. It looked god awful on PS3. There was some controversy over it when the game first launched, I believe. So yes, that's the thing. The podcast or that podcast that will be returning at some point. That episode that was last up. The last episode that went up took about 2 weeks to edit. I was really proud with it when I got it out because it was really professionally done and there was like no real gaps and there was transition audio cues and stuff like that. But it did take 2 weeks of on and off editing. I didn't spend 2 whole weeks staring at it. I put it off for quite a few days because it literally drove me insane. But yeah, it would take a while for the next one to come out. I expect them maybe monthly. Monthly would be good. Good expectation there. Probably not bi-weekly because we're already through 1 week. If I recorded one, edited it, and on the same day as uploading it, I record another, that might be possible, but that's not going to happen. So yeah, it will be back. It will return. It won't be as long as last time, which was September to April, which is just ridiculous. But don't expect it back too soon. Don't expect it regularly, is what I'm saying. So yeah, that's all the stuff that isn't coming out, which is most of the stuff. Now for some stuff that is coming out. Tomorrow you'll have a first impressions video. I'm really proud of how well I'm getting on with the first impression stuff. Managing to get quite a few small games and 1 or 2 bigger games. Not very many, of course, but I'm managing to do it and managing to keep it quite regular. I still really need a name for that series, so if you have a name for that series, again, in the comments, give me a name for that series, because otherwise it's just going to stay as Game First Impressions. But tomorrow you'll have a Charnel House Trilogy by Owl Cave, and then hopefully Monday or Tuesday I will have another one out for the Weapon Graphist, Weapon Graph, I don't know, which is a dungeon crawler. I can't think of the words. So yeah, you'll have one tomorrow, which is already uploaded and edited, and one on Monday or Tuesday, which is not recorded yet, but will be by then. What else? GTA Online. Right, so yesterday the first heist went up, the first part of Prison Break, the plane part. And that seemed to garner quite a good response. No comments as usual, but yeah, a good number of views. So that will be continuing. It would have continued regardless anyway, because I don't do the channel for the views. I do it because I put the content up that I want to. That will go up, hopefully, once a week, I'm going to say. I'm going to go on the Wednesday. I'm going to say that's going to replace basically all of the playthroughs for the moment. I will also be looking into doing some challenges or just general mucking around. I haven't played with the Rockstar editor, not the Rockstar editor, the creator yet. I haven't played with that yet, but I will get round to it at some point and create some challenges for me and Brian to play. As for the Rockstar editor, I'm a bit disappointed by that. I would have thought about doing machinimas, but you have to control each character individually in the same way you would run around the game anyway, and I feel that's a bit lacking of what I need to do, and I'm not very good at working to constraints quite so big as that. It'd be nice if I could have multiple characters on screen, for example, and I'm not sure how you do that. There must be a way, and I will try and find out. But yeah, I will have a look into Rockstar Editor because I would love to do some sort of little show or series or, some machinima. Going back to the good old days of YouTube gaming content when it was just machinimas. So yeah, that is probably it. As I say, if you've got any questions for me to answer, put them in the comments below. I will either answer them in the reply or I will put up another video. Thank you for watching, and I shall see you next time.